to C.R.E.A.M Talks. I'm your host, SnookAjab. This is a quick talk about creamy topics. SnookAjab, aka the Seat Swap Sniper King of Warzone. And today's creamy topic, really not that creamy. I want to talk about Call of Duty fatigue. It seems to be a hot topic today, with multiple content creators dropping videos about it. And, I think it's been around a long time. Call of Duty's been around a long time, ever since I don't know exactly when they started releasing a game every single year, but I think that's probably the point at which it started, right? When you're coming out with a game every single calendar year, to the point where you have 3 separate studios working on games in order to keep that up. I mean, that's the ultimate grind. And I think that's really the root, cause right there. I think, if Call of Duty took a year off, just 1 year off and not released a new game, maybe just release some DLC or something, I think magically the hunger would, rise for what they provide every year. So is Call of Duty fatigue real? Yeah, of course it's real. We all get it. All of us that play it, all of us Call of Duty heads, we all feel it at times. Sometimes we feel it in the middle of a session, and then we have a good game or we get a win and it goes away, within the next game sometimes. Other times the opposite end of the spectrum is people quit the game and you never see them again. And, it's just been one thing after another with the Call of Duty. I think, I try to keep things in perspective about comparing them to the worst of times. And the worst of times for me was Warzone 2. Warzone 2 was such a massive disappointment on so many levels. It was virtually unplayable, and I pretty much almost quit at that point. I remember I almost picked up League of Legends again. I did start playing League of Legends again, but I still was playing it, hoping the game would improve. Hello, Zay Denzay. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate it. And Star B3AM. I like eating doors. That's good, man. That's good. But yeah, Call of Duty fatigue. Hey, man, it's real. If you guys, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. And what's different this time is the game, like the new game just came out. Like it just came out like a week ago. And people already making these videos about being tired of it, It's all understandable, especially with so many other games out that are good. I mean, Arc Raiders being good. Battlefield being the best Battlefield game ever. It's totally understandable. I think, is Warzone ever going to be like as good as when it came out? It's never going to have that same feeling. But, still tons of people playing Warzone. Us grinders, us Warzone heads, it's going to take a lot to get us to quit. It's really the casuals that are quitting, that are stepping away, that are playing less, that are getting on and getting off as soon as they, encounter some sweaty gameplay or a cheater or, whatever other problems are in the games. Okay, Ilgoob, that's inappropriate. So yeah, I don't have a lot to add to it. I think it's a real thing. It's not for lack of effort and content. I mean, Black Ops 7, the campaign, of course, campaigns have been on a downfall for quite a while. I used to play every campaign. I really enjoyed the story mode and doing the missions, and a lot of times they did a good job on those missions. That's really how I fell in love with Captain Price. That's why Captain Price is my operator to this day. Still love Captain Price. When Modern Warfare comes out, I don't know if he's going to be a bad guy in the next game with what he did at the end of the last one. I hope they never kill him off. If they do, big mistake. Big mistake. That'd be like killing off Ghost, or I don't know, when they killed Soap. I think everyone was shocked at that. But he still comes back. He still comes back as a ghost and all this other stupid S-word stuff. But yeah, I know a lot of people love the campaigns, and this new campaign really let them down. So that, again, more source of fatigue there. But it looks like the multiplayer is good. I didn't buy it. I'm not playing it. People's opinion I trust say it plays well. So I'm hoping that will translate into the new Warzone being a good game, because I'm just going to stick with Warzone. New update comes out on the 4th. The new small map looks good. It looks colorful. The trailer came out this morning. If you guys haven't checked that out, check out that trailer. It's hot. I guess the real question is, what's going to be the movements? What's going to be the meta? They're talking about grappling hooks and wall jumping, and how long is that going to be in the game until I know they're going to relaunch Warzone as a standalone. That's what they're saying. I really don't believe it, but that's what they're saying. That could be a chance for them to really rectify a lot of things. Do I have faith that they will do that? Absolutely not. But anything is better than Warzone 2. Again, going back to the worst of times, Warzone 2 was, wow. I mean, talk about missing the mark in all areas. In all areas. Can't get any worse than that. And for me, I still love battle royales. I've said it on previous Cream Talks. I've become a battle royale player. It's the feeling getting to the end of these games. RedSec, I could tell, is not going to do it for me. It's just too much lack of being able to make hero plays in the game to kind of be able to turn the tides, do like a 1v4 at the end of the game, make crazy gas plays, make insane vehicle plays. That's Call of Duty stuff. The other games just don't have it. They don't. I think the closest I've played that's come to that is Apex Legends, but Apex Legends is just like, it's too much attrition at the end of the game. There's nobody 1v4s in Apex Legends. I mean 1v3s in Apex Legends, dude. It just doesn't happen, amongst good players. You can't one-shot snipe people effectively in that game. There's too much armor and shields and looting, and just doesn't have that it doesn't have that magic that Call of Duty has, especially the Battle Royale Call of Duty. So I'm getting excited just talking about it. I get fatigued. I get tired of loading up, but I just combat that by just stop playing all day, just play a couple hours. If I notice I'm playing bad and the game's frustrating me, just get off. Just get off. Especially when and it's easier now for me when I'm streaming live, like if anyone's watching, and things aren't going well, it's a good reason to get off and recharge, reset, come back stronger next time. If I'm not feel like I'm getting 0.01% better every time I play the game, I need to get off and not play again until I know I'm ready to achieve that goal. And then I got a lot of else to do. I got clip editing to do. It takes a lot of time, and I'm trying to get better at that. So there's a lot of activities related to the game we can do to keep ourselves busy. I think Call of Duty future is still bright. They may have their ups and downs, and maybe this is a downside where people are making videos about being fatigued. Big content creators talking about it, but people are still playing, and they're going to keep playing. I think the biggest threat to Call of Duty is the same as all the other games out there, and that's Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto. That's the real juggernaut. And they pushed it back again. So again, more time. I think it's not going to be 2027 before that game comes out. But when it does, I mean, is everyone going to call in sick for work that day? Is every single content creator going to stream that game? Probably. And that's because the track record of that game company is money. They don't release a game every year. They don't even release a game hardly every 5 years. Compared to Activision and Call of Duty, every single year, whether it's ready or not, they push it out. And so yeah, Call of Duty fatigue is real. But I think the grinders, the hardcore players like those of us, content creator unemployed, pretty much these days, huh? It was cool for a minute there during COVID that, people were really were building careers. But I would advise no one to try to build a career out of this. Here at the SnookAjab Warzone channel, we're just doing it for fun. We're doing it for the likes. We're doing it for the subs. Appreciate every sub I get. All y'all in chat. If you're too fatigued to play Call of Duty, hit that subscribe button. Follow your boy. We're going to stay doing the Cream Talk a couple times a week. I'm your host, SnookAjab, aka the Seat Swap Sniper King of Warzone. And I'm going to keep playing Warzone. I'm going to keep posting daily clips. Creamy daily clips on the daily. Thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving.